Good evening, keepers of the cash. Gary B, the casual comic guy here, and joining me just like every Thursday, but it's not Thursday and it's not Tuesday. We have a special Wednesday show because my kid had a school concert last night. It was fantastic, but tonight we're here. Our guest was kind enough to move with me to Wednesday for this week, and so was my co-host. But my co-host, Digger Jim. Jim, how you doing tonight, sir?
Doing good. Middle of the week. We're almost done. Let's get it done.
I was going to say, try to contain your enthusiasm.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited to see what Aaron brings. I think this is the first time I've been on a stream with him, and this is good stuff. Good stuff.
Right. And speaking of that, our guest tonight, those of you who have known him for a while, first you knew him as Norn Rad. Now he's Rad Art and Comics, but we call him Aaron. Aaron, how you doing tonight, sir?
Doing good.
Now, as we like to start these things out, give a quick 2 minutes who you are, what you do in the community, and where people can find you. We'll say hi to the audience and then come right back to you.
I'm pretty much known as Rad Art and Comics. I like anything that does with art and comics. I play video games too. You can find me on Instagram, Rad Art and Comics, and I always got commissions open, and I've been doing some comic book covers for the community. Got my second comic book cover done now, and got a third one lined up. So getting more involved with that, and that's about it.
Nice. So people can ask you about a commission on your Instagram account.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Well, I have a bunch of blanks. I may have to have you do one of them up for me.
Oh, yeah. Anytime.
Nice. Well, let's say hi to the chat. People are still getting their notifications, but first in tonight was Travis. Good evening, Travis. Great to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. We have Joe, Erotic Comics, who's going to catch us on the replay because his wife dragged him out of the house. Unbelievable. Thank you, Joe. Always great to see you, buddy. We have Ruby G, Cool, Calm, Collected. Ruby G, always great to see you, buddy. We got Aaron saying hi to everybody. We have Mark from Legion of Comics, hashtag We Are Legion. Legion loot winner this month. This guy right here. Take that, Jim.
Yeah, rubbing it in.
We have Comic Mike in. How you doing tonight, Comic Mike? Great to see you, sir. We have Naman. Great to see you, Naman, as always, buddy. And we still got to schedule Naman for he wants to do another show, so we got to get that going. And then, of course, one of my all-time favorite people, Jerry the Jitterbug. How you doing, Jerry? And if you guys aren't following his channel, he is doing his 4,000 subscriber giveaway. Go check out the videos that he's posting. He always sends out a huge box where pretty much you need a St. Bernard to help you carry it home, but Jerry does it right. Go check him out. Yeah, look at his videos. Simple instructions. Just comment on each video that he has that tells you what the prize package is. He has one for bronze, modern, golden age, and silver age. So make sure that you guys go check that out. And thank you very much, Naman. Now, as everyone else is getting their notifications and popping in, we'll give them a quick tip of the hat. But for now, it's not about Jim. It's not about me. It's all about that guy over there, Aaron. Aaron, we're going to make you big, sir, and we're going to let you start us out with your first item. And you said you had a theme tonight.
Yeah, I was trying to pick something through my collection of what I wanted to show. I have a lot of books. I probably got over 4,000 books, and I collect a wide variety of stuff. I don't stick to just one thing. I collect slabs. I collect prints. I collect art. I collect statues. I collect toys. Pretty much the whole medium. So anything to do with comics, art, pop culture. I'm into it. But I wanted to show something that I hadn't never showed before anywhere else, so I chose cartoons. That was my theme I'm going to go with, and
I love that.
my cartoon collection isn't very deep. It's something that I've been kind of just chipping at, like trying to get more and more stuff that I want. Like I would like to get a lot more old school keys. I don't have a lot of the golden age stuff and older stuff. The stuff I'm going to show is more stuff that cartoons that I grew up with. Is pretty much what I'm going to be showing tonight. So I grew up through the 80s, and
I see some Star Comics tonight.
Okay. Well, first one I'm going to show is I'm going to try to start with the oldest to the newest.
Sure.
So the first one I'm going to show is going to be the Jetsons.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I know everybody liked the Flintstones, but I always liked the Jetsons more than the Flintstones.
I like them both. I don't know if I could pick a favorite. I like them both for different reasons, but they were both fantastic for me.
Yeah.
Made of metal. Nice. Oh.
And that's a great one.
Yeah, that is. Look at that color on it too.
Yeah, it's got a
nice
clean cover.
So it's weird, right? Because they made a Flintstones live action, but never a Jetsons. A Jetsons live action would look fantastic with today's technology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'd be so easy too. It wouldn't be hard to do.
Right?
That'd have been awesome.
Oh, there we go, Mark. Mark says Magnus versus Rosie with a broom. He's betting on Rosie. Right? Magnus Robot.
Exactly.
Mark's been down the Valiant hole lately. So he's been enjoying himself.
Yeah, I love that old.
Kirk says Jetsons for him too. He was ready for that future.
I know.
And I didn't really have any to show, but like Looney Tunes was also, one of the first cartoons I got into.
Same. That was always on after school for me.
Yeah.
I really liked
every afternoon. What I like too, Aaron, I don't know about you, it just was what it was. It came out, it was ultra violent, ultra funny. You were laughing your ass off. Some of the things they did in that cartoon, you couldn't play on TV today. And but as a kid, it was amazing.
Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, Yosemite Sam.
There's such a good rivalry.
Right, yeah, and Foghorn Leghorn, Pepe Le Pew, who's canceled.
Yeah, and no Pepe Le Pew. Also, yeah.
All right, number 2, sir.
All right, number 2. This one, I would say it's pretty nostalgic because every year for my birthday, my grandma would make me a birthday cake with a new figure on it. And it was G.I. Joe. I always got a new G.I. Joe for my birthday growing up.
Nice.
And my dad was in the Army, so.
Right, it was just a natural progression to like it.
Yeah, yeah.
And that one's signed too, I see.
Yeah, got Rob Liefeld on there.
Nice. Oh, he makes sure he knows it's him. Look at that photo.
This is real, guys. There's a picture of me on the back.
Now, is Snake Eyes your favorite Joe?
Yeah.
Character? Okay.
Yeah. Snake Eyes and Timberwolf.
Nice. I know that cartoon was always funny to me because you had so many laser guns firing and nobody getting shot.
Right.
You can't see it, but right there, I got a statue of Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes.
Oh, nice.
And Timberwolf. Yeah.
No doubt.
Now, what do you think of the new? Have you been reading the new G.I. Joe?
Yeah, it's been really good.
Nice. Are they treating your Snake Eyes guy right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they could do more.
I guess so. Yeah.
And they're going to do that. I mean, they're going to do crossover, right? They are crossing over with Transformers.
Yeah, with Transformers, yeah.
Yeah. I'm dying to see the movie. I want them to do that movie.
Yeah, the Hasbro universe or Energon universe.
That needs to happen. Don't tease
I
me with
kind of
that
want to
last.
I kind of want to recollect the toys I used to have too as a kid. It's like I don't have them still. They got lost or gotten rid of lost throughout the years, and I'd like to get some more back.
Nice.
The GI Joe toys are a deep rabbit hole.
Right.
Yeah, they are. There's so many of them. I mean, and I don't know.
Well,
You don't have to collect every single
yeah,
one of
there's
them. Just
such a
like the ones that
history
you
of them.
like. But there's there's
From
a
the
big
big
history.
ones to what, the 3 3/4 inch ones, and now they got the
Right.
ones they put out these days. The detail on them is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, number 3, sir.
Okay.
And CJ says, "Don't let yourself get caught in that toy rabbit hole."
That's right.
Well,
You'll be in
after
trouble.
GI Joe, the first thing I can think of on toys that I had was He-Man.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Got this old record comic,
That is
the
cool.
record story.
I always loved that they
See,
came
I've
with
never
mini
seen that.
comics.
Yeah. I've never seen that one.
Yeah, this was right before it came out, 1983.
And they just released
I think
like
I had
that.
a
Like
spot
last
there.
year, they had that little omnibus, that little. It was like a short stack hardcover book. I have it in the other room of like
Oh my God,
30 years of the books. Ooh,
these
you
are
got to sell?
anima- Yeah, these are animation cells from the original cartoon. It's got the original pencils underneath.
Now, is Skeletor your favorite?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what'd you think of the Dolph Lundgren movie?
I loved it as a kid. I made my dad rent a VCR so we could rent the movie and watch it. So
And the first
I
like
watched it over and over
post-credit
and
scene.
over for like 2 weeks straight. Yeah, and I got
Wow.
Nice.
Panther. I really like the lines and all they wrote on them.
Yeah, the animals are cool. They came up with cool vehicles.
Yeah.
But I didn't hate that movie either. I just wanted it to take all place on Eternia.
Eternia.
Like they always bring everything to Earth because it's cheap to film on Earth, not make
Yeah.
all these sets up.
They already got that set up, so yeah.
And
Oh, Rich.
the next one is not as big a key as I wish I could show, but I'll show both of these as one. It's Transformers and Voltron. So right after
Nice.
He-Man, I got into Transformers and Voltron. I love both of them.
Right, and yeah, and back in the day, it was the Voltron with the lions.
Yeah. That's
I
gonna be
really
my
enjoyed
jam
the
forever.
cartoon. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I watched, and that was on all the time when I was growing up as a kid too. Voltron, like it was
Yeah.
on every channel. I don't know. So
Absolutely.
who's your favorite Transformer? Are you an Optimus guy, a Bumblebee guy, or are you a Megatron guy or Starscream?
I have to say Optimus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Optimus. I'm the
Probably
truck driver, so I connect to the big truck, but and then I think like he tries to be like the ultimate father figure. So
Right.
I kind of
Right.
like that. So
and one of the best voices in animation.
mhm.
Oh yeah,
For
no
sure.
doubt.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Right, number 5, sir.
Okay. And then I got into Thundercats.
Nice.
You got a Perillo. Oh, this one's Perillo.
Yeah, Perillo's just kills it on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got the cheetah one that came out too.
Mumra.
Yeah.
Mumra, the
Nice.
Evelyn. That's pretty good, Mumra. Yeah, that cheetah one is nice too. But yeah, Perillo just kills it.
And you got Tate looking at your face over here.
You can see Norton's face.
Now, like, so you said you grew up in the cartoons in the 80s. So, like Jim and you were in front of that TV every Saturday. Like,
Mhm.
I wish I could give that feeling to my kid of looking forward to a Saturday
Saturday
morning of
morning.
sitting
Yeah.
down and watching cartoons.
Yeah.
There
Getting
was
you
something
full of
special about
cereal,
that. You look forward to it. It was
just
like an
chilling.
event for you every weekend.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your first one up in the house, you got your bowl of cereal, you got your TV on, you're playing the changing the channels game for commercials, trying to time it just right all the time, trying to
Right.
catch parts of other cartoons.
Right? Like, wait a minute. Commercial. Flip
Right.
it, flip it.
Now Thundercats was a little after my time.
And the animation, I really I think that's when I really like, before when I was watching the cartoons just because I thought they were cool. And then I think when I saw Thundercats, like I really got into the animation,
Right.
wanting to draw
There's a lot of
cartoons.
detail.
Okay, so
Yeah, there
Thundercats
was a lot of
gets the
detail
credit
to
for
it.
you becoming an artist.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
So,
cool.
do you remember what the first character was you drew? Was it like Lion-O
It
or
was
Cheetah or
actually,
something?
I would draw Western stuff because
Okay.
my grandma and grandpa would influence me a lot, and they had like stacks of coloring books, and I would color. They were all just old Western coloring books, and a lot of them was horses. So like,
Right.
I started off drawing horses a lot, and cowboys on horses.
That's a hard way to start because horses here are hard to draw.
Right? They're not
Mhm.
easy.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I started off with. Yeah, and
That
then
the ratio of them to people, you have to like that's hard to nail too, to get the right ratio. Sometimes
Yeah.
people
yeah,
draw and the people on the horse look like the horse they break the horse's back.
yeah.
But nice. Well, that's a good way to start. So your grandparents were a big influence on your art as well.
Yeah, my
Nice.
grandma was a painter.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
wow. So she had
yeah.
some good tips for
She
you
taught
too.
me art and painting and music at an early age.
Nice. That's cool. It runs in the family, the talent.
Yep.
Nice. All right, number 6, sir.
All right. Number 6, Blue Days, Ninja Turtles. And these are the two earliest issues I have.
Great April cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to get this whole collection eventually. I love the Ninja Turtles growing up. Love the original movie. Loved the toys. I collected the whole toy line. That's when I was really about to end my toy venture, was with the Ninja Turtles. They were like the last toy line I collected.
Nice. Now, you said you liked that first Turtles movies a lot. And I like that first Turtles movie as well. I was a big fan of the Mirage Turtles when they were serious because I started out with the black and white Turtles, and I love that. The cartoon obviously changed everything, and they became a family-friendly franchise. But that first movie, there's something magical, right? And I equate this to like Ray Harryhausen, where you know you're watching something that's not real and it doesn't matter. It still transports you. It still
Right.
takes you to a place. And
Right.
those guys in those costumes, they did that. You're watching
Yep.
that movie and you're just having a blast. You're totally bought in, and you're just having a good time.
And it felt real good because maybe 2 years ago, I drew a Ninja Turtles piece for Between the Lines with
Right,
Roscoe. And one of the original Leonardo Ninja Turtle people that was in the costume
right.
uh, was commenting on my art that he liked it.
Wow, how cool is that?
Yeah, I thought that was
That,
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you get to have that good little nerd moment, you know? It's
Mhm.
always nice
Like,
when like
oh,
an
Ninja Turtle
actor or
liked my
artist,
art.
right?
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, something you created and they're commenting on it and liking it. You gotta love it. Nice. Congrats on that. All right. Number 7, sir.
All right. I guess we're gonna jump forward a little bit, and it's another double.
Oh,
Like
nice.
Wow.
The Simpsons.
You can't go wrong with The Simpsons.
I always loved The Simpsons.
Sorry, doesn't put fingers back on hands, Marge.
This is still in the original polybag. It's got the poster.
Oh, nice.
And they're like the official longest running like animation show ever, right? I mean,
I think so. Yeah.
it has to be.
I am so smart. SMRT.
I mean, they just have to be.
Yeah, I love
like
The
that.
Simpsons.
Yeah, those are always great, and I always love the Treehouse of Horror episodes too.
Love Treehouse of Horror.
That one episode too, where they're on the quest to find Homer's middle name, and it's just because he's Homer J. Simpson, and his middle name is Jay, so it's just stupid. You're the whole episode. Or the movie. I love the movie too. When I saw the movie in the theater, it was so great. Hello, boob lady.
My kids adored that movie. They would make me watch it over and over.
Oh, dude, it's so good. Thank you, Jeebus. Toy collecting never, and it's true, Mark. No matter how much you're out, like I don't really buy toys. Every once in a while, though, I see a stupid Spider-Woman figure, and I'm like, "It's coming home with me."
Right. I mean, come on.
And there you
This
go.
Lego Batmobile.
Brian said that you did a great cover for his comic. Amazing work.
Yeah.
There. And we are number 8. Aaron's cruising right along here.
Sorry, I might be moving too fast.
It's the guest pace, Aaron.
All right, so
whatever's just right for you, buddy.
The next one, I really, let's see, should I do that one first? Yeah, I guess this one's first. It was after Simpsons. I guess where I lived, it came on at like 11 o'clock at night, and it was MTV's Liquid Television.
Yep.
And I adored that show, just like Saturday morning cartoons. Like I would be right there, 11 o'clock on the couch at night, ready to watch my MTV Liquid Television. And it would start out with real trippy, like first time CGI techno music videos, and it would do that for like 30 minutes, and then it would come on with basically indie cartoons. And one really stuck out. Well, two I would say stuck out, and I don't have any comics for the second one, but Aeon Flux was a big one that stuck out. But the other one was
that's the one I remember.
Nice. And I like the Aeon Flux movie with Charlize too. It's a good guilty pleasure film.
It's different than the cartoon, but it was good.
Yeah, you can't really do what the cartoon did because of the way the animation was. I don't think you could really do that unless you made an animated movie.
Yeah. No, I think she did a really good job. Liquid TV was awesome.
It was. Really loved it.
That Beavis and Butthead, though, man, I'll have to check with my brother, but I feel like he knew somebody that worked on that show. Like there was somebody that he went to high school with that I think ended up working on that show in some capacity. He told me one day, he's like, "You're never gonna believe who worked on that show." I was like, "No, I wouldn't believe that at all."
Yeah, and that was Mike Judge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Creator.
Yep. Yeah, because he did that, and then he did Damn It, Bobby.
King of the Hill.
Yeah. King of the Hill. I love King of the Hill.
And I think that surpassed popularity of Beavis and Butthead. That show was on for a good long time.
Yeah, it ran a lot longer.
King of the Hill was awesome.
Might still be going.
They had propane and propane accessories on that show. Oh yeah, Idiocracy was good. Callie's calling that out. That was a fun movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, nice. Number 9. And Flux
Number
and
9,
Beavis and Butthead are a good pick.
and this came on Nickelodeon. So I didn't know if I got into this first or that last one, but it would definitely have been Ren and Stimpy.
Nice.
I got into Ren and Stimpy a lot.
My wife loved Ren and Stimpy.
Log, log, log.
And I almost thought he was going to bring up a Courage the Cowardly Dog too. No.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's a
Idiocracy
little
is
ash
a
can.
nice. You know, I'm a sucker for ash cans. I don't know why. I just love them.
They are cool.
Stimpy.
Now, were you the Ren guy or the Stimpy guy?
Oh, that's a hard pick. I like them both. I like Stimpy.
Yeah.
He was an asshole, but he was funny.
And I'm surprised they haven't done any Pinky and the Brain comics. At least none that I know of.
I'm sure there's some out there. There's got to be. Come on.
There's got to be.
Powdered Toast Man.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, we are already on number 10.
All right. I guess I'll show these last two together. I had 2 left, but yeah.
Well, you got a storybook too, right?
Sort of.
Okay. Oh, nice.
I love The Tick and Invincible. I had to show Invincible because really been getting into Invincible here lately. But yeah, I love The Tick also.
And he's had some fun animation and live action shows.
They
Yeah.
couldn't have picked a better guy for that live action. He was perfect casting.
I love him.
Yeah, I've watched all the Invincible. Every episode that came on Amazon, I've watched every single one of them.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Now, all these cartoons that you're showing, do you still watch them today?
Invincible is like one of the main ones I'm into now, but here lately I've been getting into anime.
Right.
I've just watched Chainsaw Man, and I'm into Solo Leveling right
My
now.
favorite anime ever was the original Bubblegum Crisis. Absolutely amazing with a killer soundtrack.
I love Bubblegum Crisis. Yes,
Bubblegum Crisis is amazing, and talk about chicks in Iron Man suits, basically kicking ass, taking on the Get 'em Corporation.
Awesome chases.
Yep.
Yeah.
Konyoya Hurricane, great song. Victory. So many good. The music was so incredible in that it like went hand in hand with the show.
Yeah.
And I love that one scene too when they're in the commissioner's office and they're analyzing everything around him while he's talking, and they call him out and all this bullshit.
Oh yeah.
They take that satellite out, just walking down the street.
Gary, can we see that on Tubi?
Bubblegum Crisis. I had to buy it off Amazon so I could watch it.
Okay.
Maybe on Crunchyroll, but I don't know if it's there or not.
That's a hard property. They made a second series, wasn't as good as the first. That first one though was amazing, and then I used to like Mermaid Forest too, the horror one.
Okay, yeah. There's another one that called Doro Hidoro.
Right.
And it's more modern, but it really is like next level art, and it's all traditional. No, not a lot of CGI. There is a little bit incorporated, I guess, but very slight. Like it's mostly old school traditional art, and it's super great. But it's on Netflix.
Now, did you ever get into Attack on Titan?
Yeah. Attack on Titan was good.
Now,
Chainsaw Man, I think, is underrated. Chainsaw Man is really great.
I never saw that one. I'll have to check it out.
You can watch that free on YouTube if you search it. There's a free. There's someone posted the first season.
I love when stuff is free on
And
YouTube or
they
Tubi.
have the thing about Chainsaw Man, they have really good dubbing. So the voices are great on it. Like the actors did a real good job. And
Watch it for
it's really
free, too.
funny. It's real funny. So like that's why I like it so much. It had me laughing through the whole thing. I
Nice.
can't wait for season 2.
Now, have you ever tried the draw manga style?
I have, yeah, I have.
Yeah. Do you like it?
It's
Is it fun for
difficult.
you?
It's inspiring for sure. Definitely inspiring.
It's on Hulu too.
Yeah,
Yes,
so watching.
Tate, the first Fist of the North Star is really good.
I
The
love,
original.
Yeah.
yeah, I love Fist of North Star. Very, very odd at the time. Like I
I think
wasn't,
Ninja
but
Scroll, the original, was pretty good too.
yeah, Ninja Scroll, Vampire Hunter D.
Yeah. Oh, Vampire Hunter D. Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Nice. Now, when you did try your hand at manga, what did you draw? Like, what characters were you going for?
Um, at the time I was into video games, so there was a game called Lunar Silver Star Story, and I would draw from that, characters from that. That was my first hand at anime. I think I still have some pictures of it, but yeah, I don't. They're
Oh, nice.
buried
You should post those
somewhere.
on Instagram when you find them.
Yeah, it was an old school more style with the swords and knights and stuff, armor, stuff like that.
Right. Now you're
But I
making
would,
me think of old video games too, like Bushido Blade.
yeah, yeah,
Y'all had like
yeah.
guys.
Love video games my whole life too. But yeah, been around since Atari 2600 up to now. So been playing Pong since I was a baby, and now I have a PS5 and try to keep up in Call of Duty, but always get beat by little 12-year-olds.
Right. See, I play a lot of Apex now, and
Yeah.
did my first 4 game win streak 2 nights ago. I did every season I've done at least like a 3 game win streak, and then this season I did a 4 game. I was like, woohoo! I went. So I'm like, I probably won't replicate that, but it was nice to hit it at least once.
For sure, for sure.
But I still like the story games. Like one of my favorite, like if Naughty Dog puts out a game, I gotta play the Naughty Dog game. They're my favorite developer. I just love them. Plus
I
Lara
love
Croft. I've
Jack
been
and
playing.
Daxter.
What's that?
Did you play all the Jack and
I
Daxter
did,
games?
and even the
Me and
PS4
my
ones.
me and my ex loved that game. Like we would play
They're
it
fun.
all the time.
Dialogue's
Yeah.
great. And you're speaking of the Simpsons too. Did you ever play Simpsons Road Rage? It was their version of Crazy Taxi. Way better than
Yeah.
Crazy Taxi. Road Rage was amazing.
Yeah, it was. It was a great game.
Great
Yeah.
one-liners. You get to drive by the tire fire. You got Mole Man. You got Grandpa
I think it
Simpson
was
out
an
there.
arcade, and then I
Oh
think the
yeah,
only other version there might have been a Dreamcast, but I think it was on Sega CD, maybe Sega CD or Dreamcast. It was on.
yeah. Oh, I loved Road Rage. It was so good.
Good game. Yeah.
After Road Rage, I never touched Crazy Taxi again. It wasn't worth it.
Right. Yeah.
Road Rage did it better, in my
Yeah.
opinion. And you had Marge singing the Canyonero song, which was hilarious whenever she was in the car when she had her big vehicle.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I remember that game really well. But now, was that all the comics you had, or did you have another one, or was that the?
I can show more,
I
but
didn't know if
that
you
was
had a
all.
spec.
That was all I pulled out.
Okay,
Um.
so if you had to spec on one cartoon, well, I end it with a good question here. If we had to spec on one cartoon that's going to be made into a comic that's never been made into one, what from your past would you like to see? Like I told you, like prior to the show, that for me it would be Thundar the Barbarian. What would the cartoon be that you've never seen made into a comic that you would like to see become a comic?
Um. TM is here. He'd be happy with this answer. I think I'll say reboot.
Oh, I remember Reboot. That was
I
the
like
start of
that.
CGI
I
back
like
then.
this. I like the story.
That was a good show.
Yeah, kind of reminded me of Tron.
Yeah. Well, and the characters were related. You like the characters too. It was a well written show.
Hmm.
And back then, the animation was amazing. You probably look at it now and go, "Ooh!" But for my money, you will never ever beat the hand drawn 2D animation. It's just there's something great about it.
There
Right.
is, yes. You can just
Oh,
tell there.
there he is. Reboot. Tate says Robotech by Daniel Warren Johnson.
Yeah, Robotech would be really good.
Mark says Tron. Tron was never made into a comic. There wasn't even a movie adaptation of it. Huh. I didn't know that. I would have thought for sure, being a Disney property, it would have hit comics at least once. But I believe Mark.
I just rewatched the original one on Disney. Mark's got me falling down that rabbit hole because Tron's coming out with a new movie. So I watched the first one on Disney with Daniels and whatnot. Now I'm got to go watch the Legacy one. I've never seen the Legacy one. The only one I remember was the one growing up. So
did you see the trailer for the new Predator cartoon?
Yeah, definitely watching that.
That looks really cool.
Now I need an alien one though.
Definitely
They can't make a Predator one and not give me an alien one. But I'm waiting for Alien Earth to drop. That
looks like there's 3 different Predators. I think there's a samurai time, and then there's Vikings, and then
like
World War
II or something. Yeah. Just that thing goes right through the airplane and pulls the guy out. Like,
that was amazing. That was amazing. That part.
That was like fish in a barrel.
Yeah,
right.
It pretty much was.
Yeah.
That's my only problem with Predator is they like go invisible, and it's just like, come on, man.
Yeah, he was a thick Predator.
Fight, bro. Stay visible.
Don't hate on the tech.
I'm just saying, the Predator versus 12 Ninja. I'm thinking the ninjas should definitely take out the Predator at some point. But I mean, if the girl
I'm
from
pretty sure the
Prey
Predators
do it,
probably have a bad body odor. You could be invisible, but people can still smell you.
I think the samurai one will be the best one. I have a feeling.
I agree because they just it'll go longer for sure.
Right, and I'm super excited for the Alien Earth series coming out on Hulu and Disney too. The live action.
Really good. Yeah, I heard there might be Predator connections in that.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Mark never thought of that. Yeah, they got to stink. They got to have some bad BO on them. You got to.
For sure.
Other predators like aliens other animals have got to be able to smell them wherever they are.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But like, exactly. Like a whole bag of ass. You probably get by the humans, but other species are going to smell you.
Sure. Yeah, Alien Earth. I hope they don't mess that up. That looks like it could be really good.
I don't know. They did good with the Alien Romulus movie. I have faith that they haven't. Nothing could be worse than Alien 3. Alien 3 was horrible.
Scott is still making the sequel to Covenant.
Is he? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a trilogy. It's going to be a trilogy.
Because I love Prometheus.
He's going to show the
story continue, not David's.
Yeah, he's going to show the real engineer's planet. Forgot what they called it. Heaven or whatever, basically, whatever the engineer's homeworld. They're going to actually go there, supposedly.
Okay. Right, and I'd like to see like an Alien or Predator movie where it's the descendants of the people that were killed by them going out to hunt them. Like you took our parents, we never got to see them again, and they've become warriors and they want to go fight them. Like I think that would be really cool.
That would be cool. Yeah.
You can see Ripley's daughter just like in the video game.
Oh yeah.
There he goes. Got scrapped. I thought so, Mark, but I was like, oh, I didn't know they revived it. Because I loved Prometheus. Covenant, I didn't care about David at all. I got to be honest.
I liked some of I thought it was pretty creepy learning that he was actually trying to make a queen. You know, like you get more of the. There's an art book. The book that it showed in the movie that
Right.
David had, where that he made all the drawings for the after the dissections. That art book's available online, and I seen a guy go through it on YouTube. But it
Nice.
has some great art. I want to get that.
And for Covenant, Mark, there's a lot of it I did like. I just didn't care about the David character. Like I would have much rather had one of the
I didn't like.
others.
Yeah, I mean David and Walter.
Right.
David and Walter. Yeah, they that was okay, but I think that the neomorph or whatever it was, the neomorph, it was a
Right.
little weak.
Yeah.
It was a little bit weak, and but then we did get the original like real xenomorph at the end, and I think they just should have stuck with the real xenomorph through the whole thing.
You got it wrong, Mark. It's hashtag Team Martin. But yeah, no, great stuff. Well, yeah, we could talk horror all night. I'm a huge horror guy. But great books. I love that you picked cartoons because cartoons were a big part of me growing up. And especially like one of my favorites too back then was the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon, which I thought was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I never missed the Dungeons, and I had that in the next room. Just so many great ones, and when you watch them now, like Johnny Quest too, it just takes you back to being a kid, man. And you can enjoy them with your adult eye, but you also still experience it like you were a little kid too. So you get double the enjoyment out of it almost.
Right.
But yeah, but we'll go around and see what everyone's got coming up. We always start with my co-host Jim. What's coming up for you? And promote your last video that I watched.
Yeah, that's what's coming up for me. I don't have anything coming out right this minute. Got a lot of stuff going on in the background, some personal stuff. So I don't know when I'm going to get out digging again, like I said in the video. But I got some awesome slabs that I picked up from Ben Parker. So you guys, Ben Parker is getting out of the game. He's selling a lot of raws. He's selling a lot of slabs. He's making great deals. So if there's something that you're missing in your collection that you're looking for, he might have it. He had a very wide range in his collecting his collection as a whole. I know he had a ton of Star Wars. Fairly certain he had a decent amount of Spider-Man. Yeah, I mean but he had a lot of different stuff. So
he
hit him up on IG.
Collector. He had a lot.
Yeah. I mean, so he's still got a lot to get rid of. Yeah. If there's something that you're missing that he might have, hit him up. He's giving out good deals. So, and then I got an awesome AOK from Dave, still only 35 cents.
He did. That was nice.
Yeah, that was.
And then coming up tomorrow night, because we got the 10-1 2 nights in a row, we have Dan Collects on, so that'll be fun. It'll be his first time, and then next week we have 2 other first timers. We're gonna have Matt Atkinson on Tuesday, and on Thursday we're gonna have Lettuce Comics. So we got a lot coming up for a lot of new people this month on the show. So that's exciting for me because I get to meet people I haven't talked to before, and I love that. But Aaron, anything coming up for you? You doing art anywhere on YouTube or anything coming up on Instagram anyone should know about?
I'll always be doing art, so you can check out my Instagram, check it out. Always have commissions open. I'm hanging out with Biggie Shack from 2 to 4, usually on weekdays, and I do church with Bleecker Street Comics on Sunday. I hang out with those guys, and
right.
Bleecker Street's got a comic book coming out that I did a cover for, and so be looking out for my cover.
Nice.
A lot of good artists.
The Doctor was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
a lot of good artists.
Really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
And how cool is it now that your art is on covers of comics, right? Like it's an official
Little bit
thing.
by little bit. Yep. I'm getting
There's
more and
something cool
more.
about holding your own thing that came out of your brain in your hand.
Yeah.
That other
Yeah.
people are buying.
Yeah.
So
You
congrats.
have to send it to
Thank
me.
you.
Get
Great.
mine. Yeah.
Job well
yeah.
done, sir.
Thank
Like I
you.
said, I
Thank
got a
you.
whole bunch of blanks here. I might have to get a commission from you and send you one.
All right. Yeah. I'm working on getting a CGC certified too. So I just had one snag on trying to do it. So if I can get through that snag, I'll try to get CGC certified for blank covers.
Nice. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But Aaron, thank you so much for being on the show, sir. It was a pleasure to finally meet you face to face. Really appreciate you coming on. And
Pleasure was
Jim,
mine. Thank you.
oh, it's my pleasure to have people on. I'm a stupid little channel. I'm surprised anyone ever wants to spend time on here with me, and I always appreciate it. So thank you very much, Jim. As always, man, thanks for being my wingman.
Yes, sir.
Jim won't be here tomorrow night. He's got some driving to do. So we
Yeah.
will have
That's
another
nice.
co-host tomorrow night. And I'm like, man, what kind of personality do I have to bring in to top Jim? So I'm bringing in his nemesis, the one that calls him Trigger Jim.
Oh God.
So Cliff on Comics is your replacement as co-host tomorrow night for Dan's Corner.
Enjoy the 7-hour show, guys.
And of course, a big thank you to the audience who's here watching tonight. We appreciate it. And any of you catching us on the rewind, go check out the links in the description below. You can go follow Aaron on his IG. I had the link in the description. You can go follow Jim on IG and subscribe to him on YouTube. Two great guys with do completely different things. So it'll pique a lot of different interests for you. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate you being on here. Thank you again to the audience. And as we like to end this thing, keep it casual.